Hamilton, and our company is Outreach Africa. It began because we went to Africa, to Tanzania, and my husband is a carpenter. And the reason we went was to renovate a leprosy hospital out in the bush with no running water and no electricity. And when we arrived, there was a much bigger problem than AIDS. We were to renovate the hospital into an AIDS hospice center, and the children were dying of starvation. And when we arrived, there was no food and no money. The mamas had nothing to feed their children. When we first arrived at Nkungi Village, they were a subsistence agriculture community, and it was because they were living around the leprosy hospital and taking care of their families. And because of that, all they needed to do was grow food, and they could survive. Because of the droughts and global warming, droughts are more frequent, and they don't have food to eat, let alone to sell in excess. So what we have done is the baskets that the mamas make out of the grass that's grown locally, we can use that for exporting and making an income for them. Any of the churches can put baskets in their gift stores so that they can have an outlet for the baskets. As long as we have the baskets flowing, or coffee or flutes, anything that we're bringing from the village to increase their income flow. $100 is a basic annual income for a person in Nkungi Village per year. And we told them as we were bartering that we will take these baskets back to the States and sell them, and the money will come back to their village so that they could in turn educate their children. Because education is what was needed to get them out of that cycle of poverty. And with that, we brought the baskets back to America, and we knew we had to have a company in order to have the donations that we were getting for the baskets so that it was tax deductible. And that's why we made Outreach Africa. But we all know that in order to educate a person or a child, they have to be fed and they have to be medicated. So we have sent packages of Kids Against Hunger meals to feed the children. We have sent 235,000 meals over just this year. The medication, we have sent container loads of medical supplies and medicines, and also containers of the educational equipment and supplies. We have built a secondary school with the help of the people there at Nkungi Village, and the secondary school now has 4 teachers employed. 160 children are enrolled in school, both boys and girls, because that's very important that the girls are educated. We had the ambassador from Tanzania come to our shop in Union because of the Kids Against Hunger meals and what was happening in his country by feeding the children.